Assalamualaikum. Hello and welcome to the 11th episode of Stem Adventures. मैं हूं आपका होस्ट मोहम्मद ईसा सफदर और आज की हमारी एक बहुत दिलचस्प टॉपिक पर बात होगी. टॉपिक है द साइंस बिहाइंड एवरीडे थिंग्स. Now, for our 11th episode, we have two very sharp guests, Ali Khan and Khadija Usman. Khadija, would you like to begin with your introduction?
Yeah. My name is Khadija Usman and I am 10 years old and I am the learner of grade 6. And my school name is the Christian Model High Secondary School and I started the journey with the STEM educators by Scratch level 2 and now I am doing the Python level.
Great.
मेरा नाम अली Khan है and I'm from Christian Model High Secondary School and I'm currently doing O levels, O2. I'm O2, I've just graduated and that's it.
That's good. Okay, so on our topic, the science behind everyday things. I'm sure our viewers have wondered how the things around them, like cars, buildings, mobile phones, how these things work. So, would you like to explain? Who would like to go first?
Our topic is the science behind everything and my opinion is that it's true. Like that we walk from friction and gravity. Gravity sticks us and we walk from friction. For example, we throw apple upwards and apple have come with me. Office मेरे पास है and that is gravity.
Yeah.
And she added a point like friction. Yeah, friction also helps us to walk. If we did not have friction, we were just floating on the surface and would never stop because we do not have friction.
Everything moves from friction.
Yeah.
Everything and every object moves from friction.
Everything actually stops from friction. Yeah.
Everything moves from friction.
No, moves with the help of friction.
And also stops with the help of friction.
Yes, exactly. On that topic, Ali, I've always wondered how cars work. Would you like to?
If the earth will have no gravity, the things will be floating.
And yeah, that would be make it very hard for us to work because astronauts in the space station, they don't have gravity and it's very hard for them to eat, sleep or drink.
Yes, exactly.
Activities.
Gravity is formed by the extreme magnetic forces inside planets.
And whereas if magnetic forces are
Originate from?
Yes.
They originate from inside the core of the planet.
how can we
In our solar system, the largest gravity is of the sun, of course, because it has everything around it. But the sun is also orbiting something else.
why doesn't the sun pull us together, close towards the sun itself?
We are getting close to the sun. We orbit around it.
But the moon is going away from us. Why is it going towards us? Coming towards us?
Earth का स्केल इशू है
नहीं सच्ची में देखो ना, if gravity pulls us तो फिर gravity को moon को भी pull करना चाहिए ना साथ को, it's in its orbit. I don't understand why it stays in its orbit.
Because देखो, there's a limit to the pole. अगर कोई चीज़ है ना, for example moon है और ये earth है, ठीक है, तो it's orbiting around it because of the gravitational pull of the.
But why doesn't it pull it?
It doesn't pull it because it's in the orbit. It's not it can't break the orbit.
Why can't it break the orbit?
I don't know.
How would we know the orbit?
Huh?
How does the sun have different orbits?
The sun has different orbits because देखो, एक sun के सबसे पास कौन है? Mars, ठीक है?
Mercury. सबसे पास Mercury है.
Can we not say?
Yeah, we could add.
Can we cut that part? Can we cut that part?
Okay. Mercury.
Sun के सबसे पास है Mercury, ठीक है? उसके बाद Earth. Now the gravitational pull of the pull and push of the Mercury है, उसके बाद फिर Sun है, ठीक है? So because of the Mercury in the center, Earth उससे दूर है.
But Mercury is this tiny and Sun is this tiny.
हाँ, Sun के सबसे closest Mercury है, ठीक है ना? I समझते हो उसके सबसे छोटे वाला ऑर्बिट है, like सबसे छोटा.
Why doesn't the Earth have small orbits as well?
I don't know.
So you just told us that you know how gravity works.
No, gravity works के जो ना the core of a planet or a star has a very strong electromagnetic force, ठीक है? Which pulls the उसके आसपास.
Why does it have a very strong electromagnetic force?
Because by nature, we didn't create that. Fun fact: spoilers alert, we did not create gravity. It was by nature.
So then why doesn't it pull the moon towards itself?
It does
It's not pulling at itself. Actually, the moon is going away.
That is because the gravitational pull is getting weaker.
Why is it?
Because the sun, the moon is getting pulled by बाकी planets, which have a stronger gravitational pull than Earth.
Okay, now we should go away from our unknown things like that.
Exactly.
We got to come back to our topic. Okay, so any more points? Yeah, well, I always like was first time when I studied about acids and alkalis. I was astonished that हमारी जो drinks होती हैं, foods होते हैं, उसके में भी acids और alkalis होते हैं. Because I always thought कि acids ना they kill you back because like they are dangerous. But actually no, they are.
It's now like I've always wondered how these things that are around us, how they're created and who thought of these ideas and how intellectual they may be. So do you have any idea of like some figure in everyday life?
Science.
Everyday science, as famous scientist or something.
I want to tell you about the James Calculus. That in the everyday of physics, James Calculus explores the fundamental principles of physics through the lens of everyday life.
Wow, so he used the things around him in everyday life to figure out some very complex things in physics. Just like Albert Einstein, who used, just like Newton, who discovered gravity by using a falling apple. So things around us in everyday life, we can use them. Scientists used them to figure out complex physics fundamentals.
Stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
I always wish that the tree fell instead of the apple on Newton, so I wouldn't have to like study Newton's first law, second law, and third law.
Yeah, and without that, we would not have explored space or.
Yeah, that would not affect me in any way possible.
Created a lot of
Yeah,
things.
that would not affect me in any way possible.
Yeah, if we did not discover gravity, we would like what?
Like we wouldn't be able to use it, right?
Yeah,
we would.
We would be able to use it, but like there's a lot of things that we do that rely on like figuring out how strong the gravity is. For example, if we go like underwater exploration or space exploration, we need to figure out how strong the gravity is.
Would that affect
to
me?
Create rockets.
Would that affect
It would affect the human race.
Yeah, would not have
Moving on, do you have any other everyday things that you always
wondered about.
Yes.
I've wondered how like we store data using electrons. Yeah.
Oh yeah, all that. I'm sure a lot of viewers have wondered how we take pictures, like how we just press a button and like it's just enough. How does that happen? So that happens using photons. Photons are little particles of light, and using that and also using complex technology for the cameras, we use the photons to capture the image inside the camera.
Mm-hmm.
And with the photons, we also use a lot of other electromagnetic stuff and shit. And because of that, the picture is actually like it's pretty much copy pasted inside the camera, and then we can see it.
Yeah.
Because like we can see it because our eyes like take the light.
Yeah,
We can see because of light.
That's God's stuff. We don't.
Yeah, we don't. That's God's stuff.
Okay, so next thing that surprised me was like BluRay discs. You know the BluRay disc where you plug it in, you put it in the laptop and you can play games and watch movies. Cause like they use light to store data.
Yeah, but like okay.
But still,
how to store data is very simple.
How do you bend light?
A BluRay disc.
No, I know it has spirals around it. Yeah. But how do you bend light to store data? Like how do you store movies using light?
Look,
that's confusing.
Movies are light. Okay?
Yeah, they are, but how do you store?
So inside the discs, there's these small parts. They're called sectors, and inside them they have bits. Okay? And in those bits, small data.
You're confusing BluRay discs with like CD-ROM.
I am not.
Yes, you are. Because like BluRay discs requires spirals, and the CD-ROMs and hard drives use those sectors.
Why did I come to? I should not have come to.
Why are you making?
Today is not a good day for me.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
cutting that part off. You know the reason why we can store films is because they are light. You see, BluRay discs have these spirals, and inside them like आप ऐसे देखो तो वो रेनबो से नजर आता है.
Yeah.
है ना?
No, that's CD again.
Oh my god.
That's CD again. He's talking about CD. We're talking about BluRay. What are you talking about?
I should not talk now.
Yeah.
सब कुछ गलत बोली जा रही है.
Okay.
What science is using the X-ray machine?
X-ray
X-ray machines. Oh,
yeah.
They use X-ray radiation.
Explain me that part.
They use X-ray radiation. Okay. You know there are different types of radiation. 7 radiations to be specific. Radio, micro, infrared, vibrant light, UV,
Yeah.
ultraviolet,
Yeah,
ultraviolet,
Infra.
extra X-ray and
Infra.
gamma.
Yeah.
It's a total of 7 radiations, okay? And the 6th radiation is the X-ray radiation. It has the second most highest frequency. Gamma has the highest frequency. X-ray radiation has the second most highest frequency, and it is very strong. और आप बार बार X-ray पे तो कैंसर हो जाता है.
So
Just a fun fact, बार बार X-ray ना करवाओ आपको कैंसर हो सकता है. It is the chances are very high. इस और लाइक वो जो ब्रेन पे होता है क्या कहते हैं सर?
ट्यूमर?
किस पे चोट लगती है तो वो जो करवाते
ट्यूमर?
हैं सी से होता है नाम. सिटी स्कैन वो भी अगर आपका आपको कैंसर हो सकता है. So do not do that.
if you don't want cancer, don't waste money on X-rays.
एक दफा करवाओ बस.
Okay. And what do you do?
Yeah,
Say
out
once
here,
again and
out
again.
here, say
I want to tell about the digestive system.
Yes.
Yeah, sure.
The digestive system. If you eat the digestive system is like a factory.
Yeah.
When you eat that, it makes piece of little छोटे-छोटे piece बनाते हैं and वो उन्हें digest करते हैं. Fun fact digest का ये है कि from your mouth to the digestive system is 30 feet long.
Yeah, what do you call it? I forgot the name. And fun fact as well that no, and it's called something else. Okay, another fun fact: our stomach contains one of the most powerful acids. Yeah, it's hydrochloric acid, right? Yeah.
I'm not sure.
No.
I'm gonna say yes.
No, not hydrochloric acid. It's I
It's
forgot.
a very strong acid.
Yeah, it's one of the strongest acids out there.
Also like.
But it's in its diluted form. Yeah, it
The
is.
veins in our bodies, the amount of veins in our body is so high that like if we put them on a straight line, we can go to from Earth to Jupiter 10 times. That's how many veins we have in our body. Like, you know these veins, these are things we veins कहते हैं, ठीक है? And ये हमारी body में बहुत आता है. They carry bloods. They are also called arteries. They're blue and red दो type की होती हैं. One of them carry blood and the other carry blood cells.
So
But in simple words, there's a lot of them inside our body. So our body is very complex.
and also
Hats off to the creator.
and also the largest surface area is covered by the skin, and if you like spread out the skin, it could cover up a tennis court. I've heard that fact.
I would
Not
like
sure
to-
about it.
I would like to try that out with someone.
And also our brain is 60% fat. That's cool.
कुछ लोगों का is like 90% fat.
That you know in the science that case trees हमारे अर्थ पे जितने trees हैं, trees ज़्यादा होते हैं जितने space में stars हैं. Trees and stars से ज़्यादा होते हैं.
Well, that is actually very responsible because like stars बहुत कम हैं. We always assume कि stars बहुत ज़्यादा हैं. But
They
like,
are ज़्यादा.
हमारे सिस्टम में एक star है. Sun बस. बाकी से वो बहुत ही ज़्यादा दूर है. And like वो we can only see them इतने तो लेकिन वो बहुत बड़े हैं. Like सारे जो stars हैं ना वो sun से ज़्यादा बड़े हैं. और वो बहुत
जो हमारे अर्थ पे trees हैं उनसे वो ज़्यादा हैं और stars
Yeah,
बहुत.
I get the point. इसी तरह like
Even though like trees are very low in amount because like global warming and everything, and everyone says plant
trees are
trees.
not low. You know.
No, I'm saying कि like everyone says plant more trees now.
हाँ.
So I thought कि trees कम होंगे, of course, but like there are a lot of stars.
But we trees come नहीं है, लेकिन we still need more trees.
Yeah, actually, of course we
Because
need.
like,
मुझे भी यही लगता
Hashtag
है
plant more trees.
we need oxygen.
Yeah, we need oxygen. Like fun fact.
मुझे भी यही लगता था कि stars ज़्यादा होते हैं trees कम होते हैं.
It's
Yeah.
a common misconception that peasants have, but okay. So, have you ever wondered how clouds are made?
Oh, clouds.
Would you like to give
I
us
read the cycle of the
How
cloud.
really? How?
Have you ever wondered what it would feel like to touch a cloud?
We can't touch a cloud.
We can.
We can't.
We can. Like it would be wet.
We can't
Yeah,
touch a cloud.
If you're
If we touch a
standing,
cloud, we
if you're
can't.
standing
हम खुद
like on a
भी नहीं
place
feel
जहाँ
कर
पे
सकते.
cloud है, because I've done that personally, you cannot feel anything.
Huh?
You can't even see it.
Won't it be more condensed?
No, you cannot like.
Cloud बनता है पानी से.
You know,
तो लेकिन हम नहीं उसको feel कर सकते.
Exactly.
हम हाथ.
If you go to like क्या कहते हैं राजस्थान ठीक है रास्ते में ना एक छोटी सी like रोड आती है सही है और वो रोड से ऊपर जाओगे ना तो there is this place called Siripal सही है. It is a plateau. A plateau is a place that is a mountain but it is flat. It's not a mountain but it's like a super flat land which is high. And the plateau touches the clouds, but you can't feel the clouds because if you like, you can see the clouds, the दूर से. Past us वाले clouds you cannot see because you cannot feel or touch clouds unless they're like extremely condensed या बारिश हो रही है. Then of course.
You could feel the storms. Okay, next. What will we talk about next?
Do you know
Science
about how a cloud forms?
कि पहले वाटर से वाटर evaporate होता है ऊपर को, फिर जब वो ऊपर जाते हैं वो एक coldest ऊपर बहुत high जाते हैं, फिर they shape a cloud and they वो इकट्ठे होते हैं, फिर वो बहुत बड़ा cloud बन जाते हैं, then they go to a coldest place and in every place and वो फिर बारिश होती है snowfall, फिर वो वापस river में आके वही.
And when like sometimes एक specific area पे बारिश हो रही होती है, that's called a cloud burst. Like it's going to its way, but cloud accidentally bursts through, and that's called a cloud burst. And that's only when like few थोड़े से area होता है ना, उसके ऊपर cloud burst होते हैं. Like इतने बड़े area को cover नहीं करता cloud burst.
अच्छा. Oh yeah. We recently Dubai tried to do an artificial rain.
Yeah.
It miserably failed और वहाँ पे flood आ गया.
I know about the artificial rain, what
But
they do.
the flooding is ended now.
No.
I want to tell you.
But
I want to tell you something.
Yeah.
Sure.
दुबई के अंदर उन्हें आर्टिफिशियल रेन करनी थी, बट उन्होंने कोई चीज़ करनी थी क्योंकि दुबई में बहुत ज़्यादा गर्मी हो गई थी टाइप, तो उन्होंने ना क्लाउड के ऊपर कुछ एरोप्लेन से फेंकना था. क्लाउड के आई थिंक 40 वो कुछ ज़्यादा अगर हो जाए ना तो ख़राब हो जाता है, मतलब फ्लड भी आ सकता है. तो उसके 40 पता नहीं केजी पता नहीं मैच वो ज़्यादा हो गए थे, तो फिर इसलिए उस दुबई के अंदर फ्लड आ गया.
They miserably failed, but they used like chemical equations and shit.
It's like called mess around and find out.
Yeah.
Okay.
They should have used a bit like less.
Yeah, Pakistan was deciding to do that.
Pakistan was also trying to.
Like they're taking help from China, but
Yes.
didn't work out because like we got rain.
Because we do have rain,
Yeah.
but in some places we still do.
We still do not have rain.
Rajasthan में there's like
Pakistan में Islamabad there is rain and 70% chances there is.
Yeah, Islamabad में there's a very high like every day is rain.
Okay.
But then compared to like.
So the fun fact, let's see everything around us.
Do you know how magnets work?
Yeah.
So like.
Everything is how magnets work.
So like a magnet has two poles, okay? A north pole and a south pole. A north pole and a south pole. If you like stick it to a metal, so it will easily stick. But if you try to stick a magnet to a different magnet, it will not stick
It would stick.
unless you use opposite poles. You cannot stick a magnet of
And the same poles.
the north pole of a magnet to a different north pole. It is literally impossible.
I know.
That is like if you use मतलब के extremely strong machinery to like push them together, they will still not. मतलब it will break. The
And
magnet will kill itself.
And China uses high-speed bullet trains using magnetic power.
Exactly. The train does not have wheels. ठीक है?
So there's
the bottom of the train is a magnet, and the train का railway is also a magnet. And इसकी वजह से ना वो boom करके जाता है.
Because there would be less friction, as we talked about it early, and there will be less friction, and it will like like float on the
It
surface.
is actually floating.
On the surface, and that would make it more faster, less friction, faster.
It is very, very fast.
If
Also like there's a
excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
अगर एक मैग्नेट the south magnet will attach south magnet, it won't attach it, and I have written the side book. If there are different magnets like north and south, it will attach at the same, like south, it won't attach.
Yes,
But
exactly.
different attach.
Exactly. And if you break a magnet, ठीक है? Ali, I have a question for you. You take a magnet वो लंबा वाला, ठीक है? उस पे एक तरफ north लिखा हुआ, एक तरफ south लिखा हुआ. You break the magnet from the center, ठीक है? अब जो south वाला magnet जिस पे south लिखा था, उसका north pole कहाँ है?
तो उसका दूसरी आइटम बन गया सिंपल.
तो नहीं. अगर
You won't stick again because like उनके poles change हो जाते हैं. I've done that thing.
अगर तो मैग्नेट में दरमियान से काट कैसा है तो लाइक जो एक पार्ट है मैग्नेट का उसका क्या एक पोल गायब हो गया
नहीं.
वो नया नॉर्थ पोल नया बन गया
Yeah.
लाइक
Everyone knows that. It's not-
दैट इज नॉट द पॉइंट ऑफ दिस
We've done these
आई एम
things.
नॉट डूइंग अ पॉडकास्ट मेरी
Okay.
बात सुनो
Okay.
तो बट इट इज अ नेचुरल फिनोमेना in which naturally magnets are formed with only one pole. It's an extremely rare chance. It happens in like the Arctic, Antarctic कहते हैं जगह, the north and south of the planet. और उसमें ना scientists have been trying to capture this phenomena for quite a while now. They use like this heavy machinery to like measure the waves of the magnetic waves in the poles. और उसको फिनोमेना कहते हैं मोनोपोल. मोनो मीन्स ठीक है, डुओ मीन्स टू, मोनो मीन्स वन. तो मोनोपोल का मतलब है a single pole वाला magnet, and it is extremely rare, but the scientists are trying to like find it through magnetic waves.
And fun fact, on like our Earth, there's a place where there's always daytime. No, there's always nighttime, not daytime.
There's both.
There's a place.
Iceland, there's always
No, there's a place where there's always nighttime or a daytime.
Daytime.
Yeah, there's always daytime. There is no night. And like over there, the people's sleeping schedules are messed up because they do not know when it's dark. When they do know when it's dark, according to like the times, but it makes it harder for them to sleep.
Yeah,
What
it's
is
like
the name of the
it's
place?
not always.
It's Iceland.
It's Iceland.
It's
not.
near the North Pole.
Yeah, it's not always daytime. It's like half a year.
Nah, it's actually always
It's like
daytime.
आठ महीने के लिए it's always daytime, मगर फिर आखिरी वाले महीनों में they start to get like थोड़ी night.
Because like,
One and a half years
There's a
is
specific
daytime
time of the
and-
year in which it's called the morning sun. The night sun, midnight sun. Midnight sun कहते हैं इस period को in which there's always daytime, and that is like a one period in the year. It's like 6-7 months.
Because like the Earth is shifted 24 degrees. Around 24 degrees.
Yeah, तो like वहाँ पे sun और उसकी वजह से रोजा रखना मुश्किल होता है.
And
like,
that's-
sun is never gone.
And that's how we get the seasons, because the Earth is tilted.
Yeah,
That's how we get the seasons.
But Pakistan gets all seasons, while most countries only get like 1 or 2 seasons.
Most countries also get more than.
No,
There are
I'm
most.
pretty sure most countries get like only summer or winter, but Pakistan can like experience.
there
In Glasgow, Switzerland, in Glasgow, there is, उसके अंदर सर्दी बहुत होती है, winters
Yeah,
बहुत होते हैं,
exactly.
मतलब उसके अंदर summers थोड़ा गर्मी कभी कभार, मतलब एक दो दिन.
Exactly.
they have like 2 seasons only.
Yeah, in Canada there's
Winters.
only winter.
Yeah, so that's a very good place. Winter only. So peaceful.
I thought about it.
And we
This was a pretty fun podcast. We had quite
Mercury with Mars.
we had quite some. This was a pretty fun podcast. We had quite some fun talking about different things, and we learned quite a few new things, and it was pretty interesting. To
BluRay with CD-ROM.
And Ali. And now I think we should probably end the podcast. Yes, we should end the podcast. It was pretty fun, and I hope you liked it. We will hopefully see you in the next
Yeah,
one.
of course.
I assure you, Baki wali are zyada better.
They are.
Moving on, we